Previously on?
Just a couple drivers I need to talk to. Tiffany's just one of them.
Nice. I can't even take like a 5-minute break.
There's a driver complaint that I need to talk to you about.
Oh, okay.
Welcome back to Gridlife Live. My name is Kyle Heyer, joined by Nick Starter. We've got pace lap underway already for race number 2. We set the grid earlier this afternoon in our...
There was a lot of talk in the paddock about who goes into what tires. There were some cars that were on jack stands ready to change to wets. Some cars had wets on one side, dries on the other, ready to change the other side. It's all unpredictable.
Waiting for the green flag to drop, and there it is. Green flag flies, and we're racing at Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course in Gridlife Touring Cup. The field thunders down to turn 4 and looking for every bit of grip they can find. Too wide still. There's Professor Randalia deep on the brakes on the outside. Going to try to tuck up right in behind Eric Kutil and get in underneath the 61 of Alessandrini. 3 wide behind them as they head down 5 and 6. Into turn number 11. Kutil will lead lap number 1. Look at O'Gorman, the big jump over the curb. Slip and slide. Here comes Hyman to the outside. Going to try to cross him up as Rob Manicherry. And here comes Justin Kelly with a huge run as he drops a tire off in the dirt as they rumble down to turn 1. And now it's S2000 versus S2000. You never know, though, because of the different bodies.
I watched the video before I came over here to talk to you.
All right.
And I agree that either it's situational awareness, you didn't know he was there, or it was a dive bomb.
Are we talking about the blue BMW?
Yes.
Yep. I think his name's Bill. He was doing well. He was having racecraft, and the whole point of that in racing wheel to wheel is making sure you make your car as wide as possible. And he was doing a very good job at that. But my biggest thing is, as a racer, I'll never touch another driver intentionally. And I'll always make the cleanest pass ever. And so that was the reason it took me so long to get past him, is I didn't want to just bump him to get him out of my way. I wanted to make sure it was clean, and I wanted to make sure he knew I was a good racer, and I did it because my skill set that I could get past him. Hey, Justin, guys, I need the video up. Bill's disputing me. What? Says I dive bombed him a couple times.
Is that the orange car?
No, the blue Beamer. The blue Beamer who was battling at Autobahn.
Oh, dark blue?
Yep. He's saying that, and Renee watched the video, and it looks like I dive bombed him, and she's like, it's not, it must be situational awareness. Like, you didn't see him. Our visuals, what we can see around us, it's not as great as usual. So you have to really make sure, that's the thing too, when they teach you, is you have to be really up there, because sometimes we can't see. Like, we have a Hans device on our angle, and so maybe he didn't see me. There was a couple of moments I came up on him, but maybe that was on me. I needed to get up there closer so he saw me, so he didn't dive in. So I would get off the gas so he wouldn't nosedive me. It's happened to me multiple times. I've actually gotten hit. So I've kind of tried to go take the dive. I've been at their door. They don't see me. They come down, they hit me. And that's kind of racing, but...
So you feel it was fair?
It's fair, yeah.
Well, I think what happens is you go to turn into the corner, and he knows you're going to put it there. So he gets scared, so he stays out wide, and now he's disputing you because he feels like that's not fair.
And he says I dive bombed.
I'm
confused on like
that's
racing.
a bad spot.
I feel like with racing, I mean, I'll race with Tomo and he'll get on. Like, everybody.
Yeah, it's only an issue because he complained about it.
I can hit a corner.
This happens all over the track.
Oh, car off. That's Boysen. He's found the inside. I think he's got a tire down on that car. There is Justin Kelly on the outside of Christoph now as they come through turn 2. Look at that fight.
4 wide coming out of the keyhole.
Racing, there's where you put your nose. Like, I race with Tomo, he'll do it. If he gets the spot, he gets there. And so I'm used to racing with people who are like, I got the spot, I'm gonna take it. As long as we don't touch and hit each other. It's not intentionally trying to, like, but I do, I'm not gonna say don't dive bomb, because it's kind of racing, Like, if I see a spot, I'm gonna take it. Does that make sense? So that's why I'm like, I'm a little confused. I wanna know if I'm doing something wrong.
We're going to go plug in and look at her in-car, and then RV, do you want to come in?
Yeah, all right.
Tiffany drives the unicorn in her car, so the stuffed unicorn represents Tiffany.
I would say in my years of racing, I've raced against a handful of women that were, aggressive enough to be competitive. Sex doesn't make a difference. I mean, your gender doesn't matter. There's no strength involved. In all reality, you have to be able to multitask, and women really are better at multitasking than men. We don't do well at multitasking. She shows that any women can be competitive in anything that they want to be, and nobody should really think that, just because they're female, they can't be competitive. I mean, Tiffany can run as fast as anybody else out there, no questions asked. Oh, so this guy here.
Yes, Bill. Yeah, you can see though that I'm holding my line, so if he needs to get up there, like I will move over for a car if you put your nose in there, but
Sure.
But if your nose is in there and you're not door to door with me, I'm not going to move over. I'm going to hold my line.
And down the front straightaway, Bill Griffin's got Sally McNulty and Tiffany Kelly in behind him. Looking deeper in the field for some other battles going on track. Kelly's through Hyman, so that's Kelly, Hyman, Eric Meadows, and Ryan Christoph. That is 7th through 10th. And another group, there's Tom O'Gorman. Oh, big slide for Jake Joraanstad at turn 13. He's got Bill Griffin behind him. Going to tuck up the inside down the front straight. Here's a pass for position. And Sally McNulty, Tiffany Kelly joining the fight. Behind him, look at this. There's a big group of cars. Bill Griffin, Jerry Boysen, Sally McNulty, Jake Joraanstad. There's Ben Dozman in there, Tiffany Kelly. 5, 6, 7 cars, and Boysen up the inside for turn number 1.
Hey, quick question. I have a camera with me. Are you okay with that? All right.
I didn't see Bill was in a position that you would have thought the line was his.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that's when, and I told you that I wanted you to see his perspective.
Absolutely.
So that
yeah.
we could see the whole picture.
So like one of the things I learned, and again, I haven't been doing this very long myself. I only started in 2014, but I do like 15 events a year.
Yeah,
I've
absolutely.
really accelerated it. Have you been to Middle Ohio before?
No, first time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everybody's lines differently, but I mean, and it looked like you were on probably rain tires.
I was, so I was sliding.
Yeah, so you're sliding a lot. When I see that as another driver, I see you missing the marks. I'm already questioning your skills.
All right, so
did I
this
miss
is the
something?
spot. I think this is the
Oh
spot
no,
you're
this
probably
is no. That was probably fine. So when I see another driver like not hitting apex and not tracking out, I'm already kind of in my head and like, oh, okay, I gotta kind of keep an eye on this driver.
But this was really rain tires, wrong choice of
Yeah, but-
tires maybe, that puts her not in the right spot.
Right. See, like here, you're a good 1.5 feet off of where you need to be right going in there. You missed the apex there.
I was slidey, I will admit that, yep.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to slide down.
So here I'm fine with that. I'm showing my nose on
Yeah.
you. If you want to give me a little bit more room, fine. But I was okay. I mean, that's fine. Just showing my nose. I'm not really have no intention of passing you, but I'm just trying to get in your mirrors. So you totally missed that by like 2 feet off on the curbing there. Again, everybody's got a different line. I understand you're on different tires. That little slip that you had there almost hit you because you lost momentum. But that's on me, as far as how close I'm going to drive. Again, just showing.
Well, I
Yeah.
can't. You're
Yeah.
back there. I see that you're back there, but there's nothing wrong with that turn in
No,
right there.
at this
Okay.
point is he's
No, what I'm saying, I'm presenting.
He's
Okay, yes, you're
presenting.
presenting.
I'm
Okay.
like,
So
I'm
this
going to
is
get in
all
her mirror.
fine.
I'm going to show her that,
Oh, we did.
So here.
Now there, I could see that turn in.
Yeah, I would have thought you knew I was back there. I mean, it's several turns before you. You didn't give me a full car width, and I had to go to the brakes.
Okay, I could see where
Yeah.
you wanted me to scoot over. I can see you're presenting yourself, and I totally get that.
Yep.
But I will say I'm not doing a time trial. So even if I'm not hitting I'm out there. You're presenting yourself, but it doesn't mean I'm just going to open the door either.
No, I get
Yep,
it. Yes,
yep.
no,
So,
I don't expect you to open the door.
But just make sure I know when you
in that turn
that one in there.
into Thunder Valley,
Yep,
I would
I
expect
totally
it a
see
full
that.
car width.
Absolutely, and I did see you when you kind of made the pass under white flag. You came up on my left side.
Oh,
and
here?
Yeah, that's
Oh
when
yeah.
you made your one.
So here I just about rear-ended you.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm stopped. My braking's different under with
Okay.
red tires. So
Yeah,
right
no,
there, that's.
You also have to be aware of all the cars around you, what their braking points are, what their closing speed is.
So you're sliding it out there. So now I'm alongside of you.
Yep, and I keep it on the inside because you're.
And see, you still came over on me.
Can we back that up?
Yep.
See, I moved because
Yeah,
I
I
see
know,
over
you were
here.
sliding.
I was sliding, and I see
Yeah.
her, and this is so I'm accelerating over it, though. You have to keep acceleration, or you'll slide here. I know with my car, I'll slide, so I'm just...
But you did come over.
Well, I almost feel like that's the line.
It is the line.
And at that point, she let you through.
Yep.
I think when she finally felt you had earned the pass, you got it.
Okay.
Are you not comfortable with me being that close? So let me ask, because us as
No, I'm
drivers-
definitely comfortable side to side stuff. I just felt like you just weren't giving me the room that I would give somebody else. I guess is probably what I'm saying.
All right. No, I appreciate that. I'll be honest with you. With wheel to wheel, unless you're really presenting yourself there, and I'm just right here, and you're like right here,
Right.
that lines, the race lines there, I'm gonna take it.
Right.
I'm-
No, and from the racing organization I race with, normally, I mean, we have rules, and if you aren't, up on that
Yeah, I know,
other
it's door to
car's
door,
door,
yeah.
if your bumper's not up on their door, they have the right to that line.
Yeah. I'll stick to my race line though. That's what I was. They always say stick to your race line,
Oh,
which
yeah.
I definitely
Yep.
was trying. Apparently not at your standards a little bit. But sorry, I was on rain tires. I appreciate you going over it with me, and I'm sorry if it caused any ill feelings during the race. So
No, we're good.
yeah, awesome.
All right.
Thanks, Mel.
We'll see you out there.
All right.
Thanks for coming by. Yep, thank
Appreciate
you.
it. So this is it after watching yours and his. My take on this is when he earned the pass, you gave it to him.
I did.
That's all you did. That was it.
I appreciate it.
Keep it up.
Thank you. Thank you.
Get that car to the front.
I know. Now I'm gonna oof. He just.
Joraanstad and Tiffany Kelly continue their fight. That would be for about 16th place. So great fights through the depth of this field here as we return to Thunder Valor. Actually, we're over in the S's here for this back group. Here comes Tiffany Kelly up the
Oh, a big smoke on the front straight from that S2000.
Yeah, it could be engine on Jake Joraanstad's car, and he's trailing smoke on the front straightaway, and still don't know if there's oil leaking from that car, but
past history tells me that I need to be concerned about any work that I did on the car between last time and now. And I did the swap. I did the diff. I did it in an hour. If anybody's ever done an S2000 swap of a diff, I did that in an hour. And I got to make sure that the bolts were tight. I think I did a good job. I was focused that day. I have ADHD most of the time, but that day I was focused, delivered, got the diff swapped. I think all the bolts are tight. So as long as I don't have issues back on the little things that I did, I think the car's pretty well set up.
But where is Eric Kutil in the 82 Honda Civic?
He is 5.1 seconds ahead of second place Aaron Leichty. That is an incredible
Checked
lead.
out. 9th win of Eric Kutil's Gridlife Touring Cup race victory for Eric Kutil. His 9th win in his career. So he comes across the line, takes the victory. Aaron Leichty in 2nd place. DJ Alessandrini in 3rd. Podium for him. 4th place for Vez Randilia. 5th place, winning Formula Brothers. 14 Emil Tab and 325 Rob Manicherry.
Those people that have been one with the car, where you feel like, you can feel the car, your body is almost reacting before your mind is telling it, is like a surreal feeling. It's almost like a robot. I mean, your arms are turning into the corner, you're making corrections, and mentally, you're just like along for the ride. And it's not until the race gets over where you go back and watch the video and you're like, wow, I had no idea that I was making those corrections, or that, the car was that sideways. It's just, it almost becomes a second nature. And I think with the amount of mental capacity that racing takes between racecraft and trying to hit your apexes and, trying to be in the front and winning, you can't be focusing on controlling the car and all of that. You only have so much mental capacity. So the more that you can rely on your body to take control and you can focus on racecraft, I think really gives you a big advantage.
How'd it go, Jeff?
You don't want to know. Hey, Jake blew up the motor.
Well,
Is he okay?
you guys aren't going to believe this, Justin. We have ourselves a blown differential. Good stuff! Dude! We're going to have to change the diff, bro.
Yes! Bro, change the diff! That diff is the best!
What's it look like?
Like you got hit?
Did I get, like what? Is it the fender? Is it the wheel?
The wheel.
We need to put it on the rear of the car, put it on jack stands, and spin it. I bet it's bent.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and follow us for the entire season.